Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world. Volume 6, Number 2, let's get right to it. Here we have, we're doing another, this isn't a special, this is just going to be part of our regular Animal Rescue Postmortem here. But I want to talk about this stuff that I've seen where people have a false sense of security, complete illusion that it's safe to be around these reptiles. Reptiles have a certain way of doing things. They have a basic operating system just like your computer does. And they're going to be what they are, reptiles. Alligators are ambush predators, and they go hunting as well. But the thing is about this, they can strike with lightning speed. And I'll just let this play out. So here we go. We have a group here that takes, this looks like this is probably maybe a 6-foot alligator would be my guess. They take this alligator into these public areas with people around who are unprotected. And when I mean unprotected, you could be touching this alligator like this guy is here, as long as the mouth is closed and safely secured. That way the most it can do is slap its tail or hit you, like if you're bent over, it can turn around and lash back and hit you in the head. So you might get a laceration, you might even get a concussion. But the thing is, people, I'm trying to convince everyone who may come into contact with this is, sorry, let me get, this kind of situation here. Stay well away from this. These animals will be surprisingly fast, and as you're going to see here, I'm going to show you some video footage of how fast they are and the power of them and what they can do. I would never do something like this. In my opinion, this is stupid. And remember, I just said it's my opinion. Attorneys, you can't do anything to me for that. This is dumb. Anybody that would put you in harm's way like this, they shouldn't be in possession of an animal of this kind, of any kind, in my opinion, because they're putting people at risk. There's nothing from stopping this alligator from turning around and grabbing this guy by the head. Absolutely nothing here. And look, they've got all these people close enough to where if they tripped and fell trying to step backwards rapidly from this animal, that you can lose a limb in just a couple of seconds. I'm going to show you that video here. Now, this video is covering both crocodiles and alligators, which we have both here in the state of Florida, but the crocodiles are much more rare. So I think that this guy is clearly the person who works with this animal here. And I think that there's a delusion that, well, because it didn't bite me 5 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, or 5 days ago, that it's okay to do this. You are putting yourself at serious risk when you expose yourself to a situation like this. Okay, so we're going to move away from that. And where's my video at? Here we go. Okay, here we have another scenario here. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that it's not safe to be around those. Don't let somebody who works with these animals like this, like I believe that guy that was manipulating that alligator there, he thinks it's safe. That's what I think that guy believes. But it's not. He's not taking into account the true nature of these animals. So here's this guy that I think that will look like a look. He is touching its nose, and the way an alligator operates, they can jump up, or I shouldn't say jump. They can launch themselves out of the water. It could grab this guy by the head, and unless you are able to get in the water with it rapidly and like shoot it in the head and risk a through and through and killing the person that he has, there might not be anything that you can do to save a person that puts themselves into a predicament like this. Okay, so let's play out. Watch him lose this camera in about 2 seconds. It's got his arm. It almost starts that twist. Well, it does start the twist. See, it starts the twisting. If that alligator wanted to keep twisting and pull his arm off or pull him in the water, there would have been nothing this guy can do to stop it, or actually anybody around here probably couldn't have held on to him. It depends on how big this alligator is. This alligator looks like it's probably as big at least as big as the one we just saw in that previous footage. Just watch this. Watch how quickly this happens, and then I'm going to switch over to the next video. It's got him, and that's it. It only took the blink of an eye to do that. Okay, let's see. Next video, number 2. Go full screen on this. Where's the full screen thing? Okay, so here's a person out here who we see this. We have these alligator parks here in the state of Florida, and they put on these shows that I think are just stupid. Because the show where you're doing this, all right, let's say this guy here is claiming that he's putting on an educational show. What are you teaching people by doing this? You're teaching people really bad habits. Let's stop this for just a second. Actually, we'll let it replay. And I'll mention that in a second. So what is accomplished by doing this? Are you setting an example so that some child may think that they can go and do this, and now some kid gets eaten doing something because, well, I saw the guy at the park doing the thing. I can't see any educational value in this whatsoever. And I used to use alligators for education. So, talking about Florida native species when I worked at the zoo. Okay, I had an alligator in my hands when I was talking about that, but its mouth was secure, and it was a tiny alligator. I'm talking to probably 2 feet at the most, I'm guessing. It doesn't take a huge alligator to educate people. Plus, a smaller alligator is much more approachable. But we weren't doing this. This is a bad example. Okay, watch the alligator twist. It twists several times, and that guy never moves. His body doesn't travel with that twist. So I'm guessing, because I couldn't find any information on this, is that he either had severe trauma to that foot that may not be able to be fixed, or it tore it off. I don't know. Please don't get lulled into a sense of false security that can't happen to you, because watch, it absolutely happens. Okay. And then this is an alligator. I mean, an alligator. This is a crocodile. Out in the wild here, wherever they're at. And now these people are posing for a picture. Let me go back full screen, sorry. Where's the full screen? Ah, man. There we go. Yeah, I can't believe it hasn't done anything by now. I mean, that is crazy. And then this one poor lady comes in here and does something. This is absolute insanity, people. Why it hasn't reacted before now, I won't get it. Okay, so here comes the lady in orange. Watch, the footage happens so fast, I've watched it on slow, and then the camera moves away, so you can't tell where it grabbed this lady, but clearly it got a hold of her. Maybe it just snapped and let go, which is a possibility, but do you want to be in the jaws of that? I'm going to show you why you don't want to be in the jaws of any of these crocodile or alligator species. Don't get in there. The whole point of this video is don't get that false sense of security. Watch that. Where's she at here? Okay, as soon as, watch this. That's lightning speed, people. And it goes up. What we can see, let me see if I can get that back there. Now, see, it happens so fast that I can't get the frame to go right. You can see its mouth has opened up. It's lifted itself up slightly to whip around and grab or snap down on her in some way. That fast. This fast. That's it. Okay? Don't get a false sense of security. And now, this is going to go... This video here is... they're feeding these crocodiles here. I don't know where they are. And we're going to watch how fast one of these animals can tear a limb off here. So if you're squeamish, you better get the hell out of here right now. Alright, watch this unfold. We're looking in the frame over here on this section as this guy has moved out of the way. And... my goodness, my mouth is dry today. Okay, so you can see they're going for it. And then... This crocodile here doesn't even know exactly where this is, but they're used to getting fed like this. And so it's got its head turned thinking that was there. It's pretty close though, isn't it? Okay, watch this. Okay. Right here, this this crocodile is moving in to go try and find this food. And if you watch this, let's see if I can go back just a little bit. Okay, watch this crocodile right here. Grab this crocodile's leg and tear off a portion of it. Okay, it's got it. There, 3 rolls, no more foot. 1, 2, oh, two rolls. Let me miscount that. 1, 2. No more foot. Tastes like chicken. Rogue, you ripped my foot off. I'm going to do that again. Because this is what can happen to you. If you watch the alligator trappers down here, if you look at Todd Hardwick from... I forgot the name of his place. Pesky Critters. Watch that guy. He doesn't mess around with these things. That guy's been doing alligator capture for probably 30 years at this point. Watch that guy do it. He doesn't mess around with these things. Any of these reptiles like that. Because he knows what can happen. That guy won't get within firing distance of those things. Because he's smart. Keep your parts away from these species. And then this video here, once again, if you're squeamish, get out of Dodge, because it's gonna get ugly and bloody. This doesn't bother me, but it might bother some of you. Here's an alligator. I don't know what state we're in. I'm guessing that we're in Florida. It has a turtle in its mouth, and we are going to let the volume up here. You getting that? You know how hard that turtle shell is. That is an awesome display of power right there. What do you think that would do to you? Your head, your arms, your feet, your legs? What are you going to do about that? So we'll go back over here to this little section of this video here again and check that. So after watching that, do you really think this is safe? No matter how many times this has happened and it hasn't bitten anyone or eaten anyone's appendage? Just stay out of there. Don't trust because somebody says that this is safe, that it is. It's not. So, rescue people, here's what I've got to say.
I'm having trouble hearing.
Be quiet.
Can you say that again?
Echo, be quiet. Great. If I told you to go up on a 20-story building and stand up on the edge of the parapet, and it's like just wide enough for your feet to stand on, and I just said, well, it's safe, you don't need ropes, would you believe me? No. What if you were at the gun range and there were people firing down on the gun range, and I said, well, that's okay, you could go down there and change your target as long as you stay in your lane. You should be safe, right? Would you believe me? No. I want you to view dealing with reptiles like this in the same way. It's not safe, no matter what anybody else says. And if you follow what I'm saying, you should never get hurt with them. If you don't, you see some of the options I just showed you there. Okay, go to the website over there, check it out. Sign up for our email newsletter. You get notifications of stuff, but we're not spamming you or barraging you with a bunch of notifications. That's not how we operate. What else is on my list here? Please consider making a donation. That is very much appreciated. If you need to contact us, use the contact form there on the website. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. I can't tell you how important it is that you, even if you don't subscribe, but you like and share, you like and share the videos on your social media with people you think might benefit from what we're doing here with the Animal Rescue Postmortem. The whole theme of trying to pick apart what we see and then make it better, so people are better equipped to handle animal emergencies out in the field, or where we use educational opportunities like this to say, hey, you might not want to do it that way, and you might want to do it this way. All right, so support the channel there on YouTube. That supports our mission, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. If you have a video suggestion, leave a brief description in the link, and if you can't do it on YouTube, go to the contact form there on the website. All I can say is about those comments in the interactions, they're great, they're interesting, and we welcome them all. Thank you for the love and support. We hope that you get that back from us tenfold. It really does mean a lot to us. Alright, that's it. See you in the next one. That's all for Volume 6, Number 2.